Hey guys, and welcome back to the first podcast on OS-Veldahar. Basically, this is a video what you can just minimize and listen to. It's basically going to be me and PVM buttons in a Skype call, just speaking about some stuff, going over a few things. So yeah, sit back and enjoy, really. There we go. Yeah, I've started my recording now anyway as well.
Okay, cool.
I'm probably just going to skill in the background, to be honest, but we'll wait for everyone. You've got like the list though, haven't you? To go over stuff.
Yes.
Good, because I'm not well enough prepared for that.
Nah,
Nah, it's because
you
if
think I
I
am?
if I get stuff open as well, it goes over the Camtasia, but with OBS it
Oh,
doesn't. So
weird.
it's kind of annoying. So like I'd obviously bring stuff in front of it like Skype and stuff, and then everything would just be there kind of thing. And I'd be like, great, now I've got to edit everything out.
Correct.
I mean, I could do it on my phone, I suppose, but
Yeah.
you got a
Okay.
4-hour ad. There's an advert
Where?
on your
For, oh,
stream apparently.
what? I don't even know how to turn those on.
You got ads on, fam. I do have the chat open though, so I can see like all the chat, so I can see what people are talking about. Let me write in Skype as well and just let everybody know who's in the staff chat that the stream's live.
Resident sleeper.
Resident sleeper.
Okay, we can start.
We're gonna start. Okay, I'm gonna open up OSV forums on my phone as well, just to make life easier.
Do it.
Do it. Right.
Do it.
Ah, yeah, I've got your stuff, your stream
Nice.
thread here as well.
Amazing.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Amazing. So the first thing was mystery boxes, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So, obviously, the current mystery boxes are actually awful. They are
They're,
awful,
they're terrible.
terrible. So we've been speaking a bit lately about upgrading them, making them better, giving them better items. We have come up with a few possible things to go in there. We are going to remove some stuff as well, aren't we, Vans? Is what we're on about. Hello? Do you know what? I genuinely think he's gone. 2 secs, guys, while we try and get the stream back. Right, let's continue where we were anyway from the mystery boxes.
Mystery
So,
boxes.
I can't remember what we were on about, but we were on about mystery boxes. They're useless at the minute. All the items in them are actually garbage. But are we actually going to get rid of the items in them as well? Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, that's what
So,
I wrote down.
we're going to change them completely. We
So,
do have like a
all
list
the,
of ideas
yeah,
of items to add as well.
like the untradables, like the top hat and stuff will stay.
Mm. Top hat's not
But
untradeable though. You can trade it
oh, is it
notice.
not?
Yeah, you can
Okay,
trade
well
it
then
notice,
we'll,
yeah.
we'll keep those type of
Well, the
items.
thing is, you can't get it from anywhere else, so it kind of makes sense to keep that in there. Party hats and stuff
Yeah,
still in there.
party hats are in there, but like all the elegant bullshit,
Yeah, that needs to leave. It needs to go. That needs to go. It's rubbish.
because yeah,
Buttons has a list of items what we do want to actually add to
yeah,
the mystery box.
it's
What
mostly just
we've gone over a few
skilling
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, how I didn't really talk to Matt about it yet, but we probably should. But there is a contributor scroll in there, but obviously it's going to be rare.
It's obviously subject to, like, these aren't
Yeah,
set in stone. We haven't really gone over this with everyone
yeah,
completely, but we've gone
yeah.
over a few of them with people.
But
Do you want to go through the
I did.
list?
Yeah, right now it's 2,000 coal, 300 rune, 500 addy, and those are all ores. And it's going to be 150 rune bars, 250 addy bars, 10k flax,
Did you
5k
actually put
bowstring.
that in there?
What?
Why are you putting that shit in there?
To be a troll, we don't have to put it in there. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Then there's a fighter torso because why not have slightly more ways of getting it?
We may as well put
Yeah,
stuff
and
like
then
that in there anyway, yeah.
cooking gauntlets because there's only 2 ways of getting those, so it'd be kind of nice if there was another way, even though it might be a little bit rare.
Magic Secs are on the list as well, aren't they?
Magic Secutars are on the list. Row and the Imbue Scroll are on there. Magic Shortbow Imbue Scroll's on there. 1K cooked anglerfish or raw, I don't know. That's up to us to decide, I guess.
These are all still subject to change as well, obviously.
Yeah. And then 2K dark crabs. All of the party hats and third age items that were in there
are remaining. What
Yeah.
else did we? I'm sure we mentioned something. What was the pest control thing?
Oh yeah,
The point thing.
we were thinking about. I guess this would be kind of like a custom item, and I
Yeah.
know Matt doesn't like custom items, but we were thinking of putting like you'd get like a ticket and you'd get X amount of pest control points. That way, you don't have to do pest control for that many points, right?
Yeah, it'd be quite good because obviously we want to keep the mystery box at a decent price because obviously it's $10 to buy in the donation
Sure.
store. So it kind of makes sense if it had relevant items that'd essentially be equivalent to kind of that amount of money. Yeah, Park, I'm
Yeah.
recording, don't worry. So it's kind of to make them more worth value than what they are at the minute. Because at the minute, you buy a mystery box, say, even if you bought it in game, it's what, 20 mil? 25 mil? Something like that?
Ish, yeah.
And you'd normally get, I don't know, Got Sword Shard 2 and like a mil cash. We're going to keep the cash reward in there, I think, as well, aren't we? With the item?
Yeah.
We still doing
Yeah,
that?
1 to 5 mil. I don't know what it's at now, but what
Yeah.
it's at now
But
stay.
we do want
fine.
like your suggestions on what you think should be added to them as well. But obviously not over the
Yeah.
top, and they've got to have a decent enough like rarity to make them still worth money. Because obviously we can't exactly just make, oh, let's add Bandos, God Swords, everything to mystery boxes, because it'll
Yeah.
just ruin the economy, in my opinion, personally. But that's pretty much it on the side of mystery boxes. So if there's anything that you think should be added to them as well, then let us know. We'll probably make a thread for it at some point.
Oh yeah, I'll probably put a thread and I'll put what we currently have, what we think would be good in there. I could put that in there on the
Yeah.
thread as well. So then people know what we already have so that we don't see a bunch of repeat stuff.
Okay. Yeah, Trex just did make quite a good point. If you're going to add skill and supplies, make it give 250 Addy and 100 rune. So give them the both. Because realistically, the Addy bars aren't worth $10 at all. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of junk. It's kind of complete junk. You can't really... Like, realistically, if you open a mystery box, you got skill and supplies, you'd be kind of annoyed, wouldn't you? Like, anyway, you'd be like, no, where's my party at? So it's that kind of thing with that.
You want to do that with the ores too then?
I think so, yeah. I think it keeps them, because realistically, ores and that are always going to have a value.
That's true. Okay.
It's not something we need to worry about. The same with any skill and supplies, really. They're always going to have somewhat kind of value, because they're always used for something.
Yeah. I don't know how Matt feels about this, but I know me and you like the idea of putting X amount of blood money and PKP in there too.
Yeah, we like the we do like the idea of blood money and PKP, but that's another thing we need to go over in the stream as well, isn't it? Is what to put in the blood money shop.
Yeah. There's a thread. We'll get to that later. No, we'll get to that later. But yeah, on the stream thread, there's someone, I don't remember who. Where is it? There it is.
I got the stream thread up actually.
On the stream thread, Renaissance was talking about we should consider spending blood money outside of the district. That was the idea all along, but we had no idea whatsoever what to put in that store, and that's where you guys come to help us. So I don't know what the thread is exactly, but there is a thread. I'll try to find it. There's a thread to where Matt did ask everyone to come up with ideas to put in that store.
Yeah.
It's thread 13.623. But yeah, there is a thread there. Matt, I'm sure, is fairly active on there. Every time he sees a new post, he writes it down and adds it.
The other thing that's on this this thread as well, the stream thread, is a message from iRussian. So I got to put you through a spelling test.
Oh, fuck you.
So can you spell difficulty, please?
I'm not spelling anything for you.
Alright, I thought I'd read that out just for banter. There is one by Wee Woo Woo Wee 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 Woo Wee Wee Woo Woo. and it's basically giving us some ideas to speak about superior encounters. We've spoke about this vaguely to Matt before, and I'm sure we said that it was doable, didn't he? But I don't know. I can't remember.
I think he
Do you
said it was
remember?
doable, but he didn't know exactly how to add
Yeah,
them
didn't
in.
know how to do it completely, like, flawless. So it is something to be, uh, yeah, it's something to be looked at, I suppose. We
Yeah,
should get Matt to sort it. Come on, Matt.
yeah, Matt.
Come on, Matt. Another one is, will construction ever be added? I'm gonna go ahead and probably say no.
He's
Um,
gonna log out.
kind of irrelevant. Um, there's another one. He's posted like 4 things, so I'm just gonna read them out quickly. What is your stance on having more voting websites but less people voting because it seems too tedious? Honestly, I really don't think voting is tedious at all.
The fact that we have that Matt added Control V, which if you don't know is basically like the command to paste things, it makes it a lot faster to put in all them
Regular players
codes.
have that now as well. Regular
Yeah,
players can do
like
that. So you
everyone
can
has it.
literally just
So
control V and it's 9 vote tickets what you get rather than 3 is what you used to get, or 2 or 4. So it kind of does make sense. 2 sec tracks, I'll get to your PM in a minute.
but yeah, so I don't think it takes too long. Yeah, there's more sites to vote on. There's a lot more clicking involved. But before we had two, and two's
Yeah.
bad.
Honestly, it's how people it is now. I think they're just a bit lazy, to be honest. Like, I don't think voting on, because realistically, it's having more sites to vote on is always good. Um, because obviously it puts you out there a lot more. Obviously you've got the bigger sites like Rune Locus and like Top 100G or whatever it is. Um, but you still have all them littler sites as well.
Yeah,
So it is good, and I do agree with Mr. Soltank, what he just said to me in PM. There's not really many points having more sites for 100k each, because they're kind of not, like, realistically the vote store isn't great for money in a
yeah.
whole, but it could be if we were to add some better stuff. But this is going to come on to a question that Matt wanted us to speak about, but we'll probably speak about that a little bit later. So we can kind of have some more ideas on that in a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? A little more time.
Sammy just PM'd me in Skype.
I didn't hear a word of that, I'm not going to lie. Buttons. I think Buttons has gone again, to be honest. Like, genuinely think he's gone. 2 seconds. I'll go over the PMs that I had quickly anyway, while Buttons is out. So, Trek says, what's the current plan for keeping suitable player base and recruit newer players? Basically, there's not a massive deal that we could do in regard to that straight away. Because even if it was to do with advertisements aren't going to get you 150 players in a day, just like that. Obviously website advertisements and things. YouTube advertisements is something that's probably going to be looked at. What's good? What happened to you? Where'd you
Sorry,
go?
computer exploded. I'm
Fair
on my
enough.
phone now, so if my phone dies, then there's an issue.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to finish what I was saying. I was just answering Trex, really. He asked me what's the current plan for keeping stable player base. We are obviously going to be looking at stuff like that, but that's to look at a bit more like seriously, rather than just go over it in the stream, because we probably can't go
Yeah.
over it straight away. There will be a few threads on that probably.
Most likely.
There's another one, add dice and rights in Vote Shop. I don't mind that idea, to be honest. Adding a dice bag into Dice Shop. There is only one way of getting it, and that's donating for it. But even if it was from the Dice Shop, from the Vote Shop, it's still gonna. As long as it had a good enough price, then, because the only reason it's only in the store at the moment is because it reduces scamming when it's like that. But if someone spent enough vote tickets or whatnot on a dice bag, I don't see the problem with it being in there. It'll have to be something what we all speak about, like, but I don't see the issue with it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read Skype a minute. Oh right, okay. This is what Sammy messaged you, I think, as well. With ORFs, you can vote on as many sites, few sites as you want. So yeah, that's true. You don't
Yeah.
even have to vote on all the sites. You can literally just vote on a couple if you needed to. Help, I can't get Sammy to join the call because Sammy's off out. If one site was... Yeah. Oh yeah, and with the old voting system, if one site was messed up with it, you couldn't get anything at all. So how you do it now with ORFs, you can basically get a guaranteed like vote tickets, because it's very rare that all sites are going to be down. Have you still got a list in front of you, or?
Yeah, I still have a list.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at questions on the thread. Basically, no economy. There is an economy.
There is an economy. It's just that's going to come into what we have to speak about. What Matt said to us, because I don't even know if the whole staff team. Oh yeah, Matt is literally just on his login screen, I think.
Yeah, on World 3.
Yeah, I think so.
We talked about the blood money store, right?
Yeah, we've went over it a little bit. When nobody sells anything, how about that? Again, that's going to come into what we're going to bring up. Do you know what? I reckon we should just speak about that now. Just because it...
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's quite an easy subject to speak about, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's basically the... Let me just... I'll exactly tell you what Matt said. What Matt said, basically. If I can find it.
Well, basically, the gist of things about what we're about to speak about is... If you guys want us to, we will, again, remake most of the drop tables to make things more common.
It's basically just to make higher tier items come into the game better. So therefore, because obviously at the minute people are saying, oh, there's no economy, blah, blah, blah. The only reason people think there's no economy is because people don't sell items, because there's not enough of those items in-game to sell them. So what if there were more ways to bring in higher tier items? People are going to obviously like it, people are going to obviously not like it, but that's how an economy works. So you're saying nobody sells anything, and there's no economy, but yeah, you're saying no to making their economy work better. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be reset how it is at the minute, but it's just high tier items with a better drop rate, essentially, or more ways to get them. So essentially, if we made the blood money store, we could... It's not going to be stupid like 1 in 10. It's still going to be relatively high. Do you know what I mean? But it's going to be lower. So if we made the blood money store, we could essentially add anything we wanted to that stock. So it'd be that kind of thing.
PKGS 1 in 10.
That's not going to happen. But obviously, that's something what there's going to be a thread about as well. Is the BH shop. We've already got one for that, actually. We need the BH shop thread. We got thread for that?
Yeah, that was posted beginning of this month.
Yeah.
No. It was posted a long ass time ago. It was posted on 11/02.
Shit.
What is it, February?
Like 17 days ago. No, it shouldn't have been February.
No,
not that long ago.
the month comes second, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the second month on the 11th day. Posted a long ass time ago. This thread. But this is thread 1354/7. 1354/7, but it's basically where Matt said, give us ideas on what to put into the BH store and take out of it and stuff. This is for the PKP and BH store. And
oh yeah, that's Bounty Hunter store. We're on about Blood Money store.
Bounty Hunter. Well, there's a thread for that. There's
it's the Blood Money one what we need to sort out.
Okay, I found it. That's thread 1362/3. There's a couple posts on there. Some of them are good, but yeah.
Yeah, there's Mrs. Soul, there's Mr. Soul or whatever your name is. There's always gonna be people who have a lot of cash. Like, there's no massive cash sink to the game. So the only thing we could really do for that is, like, add what are them stupid platinum token things called? There you go. That's a way of holding more cash and whatnot. Yeah, we probably will look at them as well, Trex. If we went into add in better items on that, we could look into the store prices, because some of the items are kind of high. But then again, that shop's a lot more. It's just for like cosmetic stuff mainly.
I personally don't know what to add in the Blood Money store. I mean, we could do like
Help, we've already
1-for-1
spoke about that. It is
coins.
going to be added. Yeah, I don't know about 1-for-1 coins. I think blood money should be worth. I don't
A
think
bit
like
more.
1-for-1 is awful. Yeah, it should be worth more than 1 coin, to be honest. I don't know. It's something that's gonna have to be like looked at seriously as well. We're gonna have to obviously make a thread in regards to the drop rates and that. Yeah, it hurts your bank, Soul Tank, but it hurts a lot of people's banks as well. But essentially, it would be better in the long run. Like,
Yeah.
it would be better in the long run.
Most likely would be bring more players in, because then the drop rate wouldn't be
Well,
as
yeah,
high. Cause
if we did 1 blood money for 100k, it'd be okay, but that wouldn't even be bad actually, because you get what
100k each, yeah.
if it was cash as well.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad. We would have to look at the shop completely. Like, we probably wouldn't make it so you could just trade 1 in at a time. If we did like 100 at a time, so you get 10 mil cash. Do you know what I mean? Rather than doing 1 or 2, it's kind of pointless. If you did, you could buy like a box and it'd just be like a money box, and then you'd get a certain amount. Rather than trading 1
Yeah.
million at a time, because that way
Yeah.
you still have to have a decent amount to be able to get that cash into game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't mind the idea of that at all, to be honest. Yeah, that's true, yeah. And if we did it with PKP as well, so made PKP actually worth that, we'd have to look at what we did. Like, we'd have to touch up Scorpio, I think, because then Scorpio would overall make a lot of money. But I like the caskets, what drop off of the rock crabs as well, because they give you money and stuff, don't they? At the minute.
Yeah, they do. Same with the ones at chickens, and the ones at chickens actually give you a lot.
Yeah.
Because I remember on the test server, I tested like killing 1 million chickens,
Yeah.
and I had like, I obviously had 1 million caskets or something close to that, and those caskets gave me a fuck ton
Yeah,
of
definitely.
cash.
I am gonna put this chat over my screen a minute and just scroll down through it, because I haven't been recording the actual chat, so yeah,
Correct.
just to get everyone's ideas in there as well. So it's basically just so I don't have to write anything down. I'm really lazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I know
that's
Park made
genuinely
a
the
suggestion.
reason.
Park made a suggestion. I think it was like 2 days ago. I think it was in
Is
staff
it on
chat.
the thread? In the
No.
staff chat? Oh.
Yeah, somewhere buried in staff chat. But he said to make Smoldering Stone more common at Hellhounds. I think is it still 1 in 32k?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just double check, actually. Let me just double check.
Is it still 1 in 32? If it is, then let's change that.
Let's just double check. I'm fairly sure it is, because I did a video on it the other day, and it was really rare. Yeah, well, for me it's 1 in 25599. So it's like 1 in 26.
1 in 26k.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the rate for daggers at Abyssal Demons? Like 1 in 9k or something.
Me. Yeah.
Then why not change it to that?
I don't mind the idea of that at all, to be honest, because it's ridiculous. I don't even mind if that was like 1 in 5k, to be honest, because it's still rare as shit. Like, there's not many that come into game at all. It's 1 in 11k for a non-donator. It is. Cheers, Vindy.
Jesus.
I wasn't actually sure on that.
I thought Vindy was a donator.
Yeah, he is, but he's just saying for non-donators.
Oh.
Fatal Floss also said let people know that he's going to be hosting a PK District tournament, I'm guessing, on the 3rd of December. So yeah, there's that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't even mind touching that, because obviously if we were to go down the route of changing, getting higher tier items into the game a little bit easier, then obviously that's something that's going to be looked at anyway. So along with that, it'll probably there'll be a lot of stuff with that if we were to go do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eden for You did get one this morning at like really low KC.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, like 13 or something.
Right.
What else have you got to talk about? Because I didn't have anything to talk about because I thought you were gonna just be hosting it and speaking, so I haven't got a
That's
clue.
what I thought, and then computer issues happened, and I'm really pissed off about it.
Um, is there anything that you'd like to speak about? People in the chat.
Yeah, I think we really pretty much covered
I
everything.
think we did go over a lot of things, and it's probably going to be quite helpful to look at.
Yeah,
But
because
obviously, we don't want to be like even lower in the drop rates though on items significantly, because we'd have to do them significantly. Because if we looked at Zora before the reset, and then Zora after the reset,
after,
they're still pretty much the same. Like it's still pretty
yeah,
much the
kind of.
same issue of getting them items into game. It's still really grindy of getting. So it would be a better idea, in my opinion. My opinion.
What
Obviously, it's going to
about
go down to everyone else's, but
what about disagree with me if you think this is a bad idea, but what about buffing row I?
I wouldn't even mind that idea either.
Because what it's right now, it's 5%, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So why not buff it to, I don't know, 7 to 10?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Okay, I got another one quickly. 2 secs. Slayer point. I think you mean with 150th task streak you don't get Slayer points. I did tell
It
Matt
stops
about
at
that.
150.
It stops at 150. Yeah, but they don't
Yeah.
get anything at 150. Is the point?
Oh.
Yeah. So I did speak to Matt about that, and he's probably going to be looking into it. Hopefully, I think he is. Poke Matt about the Desert Amulet 4 and K2 telly. We spoke about that, didn't we? Did we
Yes, we
speak about
did.
that?
Yeah, I talked to Matt about it, and he told me that he would add it, but that takes time, obviously. You gotta
Yeah.
figure it
So
out.
it's not done just yet, but we will sort it. Make it like 15%. 15% ain't bad. Don't make it 95% like that.
95.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I got scammed at 150 tasks.
Yeah, there's a couple of people who have done it and been scammed.
It's just because Matt likes to scam people from time to time,
That's
so
true. This is true. But no, I really wouldn't mind touching drop rates. The other thing, what someone said something about was Corp. Make drops announced to everyone in the Corp cave. I'm sure that can be done. It'll have to be looked at, but I'm sure Matt
yeah.
will be able to do it. I don't see
Yeah.
why he wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh, another one. This is a pretty simple one, I
Another
think,
one.
but
Corp
make
damage.
black masks in the donor cave announce.
Yes. Funnily
Because
enough,
it's annoying having to
funnily
right
enough,
click every time.
make them announce in the other one as well, because they don't work for me in there either. So if I get a black mask, I don't get it, and I did get a dragon axe the other day in DKs, and I didn't get it, and it was kind of weird. So that's some things we're gonna have to look at. Corp damage as well, to see how much damage you've done to Corp. I do like that idea.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
not
good
sure how
one.
easy it'd be, but maybe it's something what Leonard could do, because it might be client-sided. I don't know. I don't even know if Leonard's still with us, to be honest. I don't think he is. But
I think
I don't
I
know.
think Matt said he only helps them when he really needs him.
Yeah. So if it's really needed, then obviously Matt could get in touch. But Matt could probably do it on his own, to be honest.
Yeah. Could we add another Lunky Imp spawn or another one for the donors?
I like that. To be honest, I've
Yeah.
never seen one myself.
I honestly wouldn't mind having all the imps just float around in DZ.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, obviously they're gonna have to have decent enough spawns, because dragon imps
Yeah.
are, like, they do give you good stuff.
They do. Those are
Like,
the best ones.
yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind having Dragon Imps, Lucky Imps just floating around in DZ. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having stuff like that. Because let's be honest, Hunter is horrible.
Hey, it's not too bad. We did it together. It was quick.
We did it together, but it wasn't quick. I'm only 70. Like, it's horrible. Not that'd be obnoxious as hell. Buttons can't even spell obnoxious. Potato, shut up.
I can't.
How about a private red chin area for those who completed Western Diary? I like that idea as well.
Sammy's been bugging Matt about that for about 4.5
Yeah.
years.
Help just spoke and said that to me.
So
Well, I've got, after this streams is over, I've got to make a massive list from the video of stuff we've gone over anyway to speak to everyone about. So I'm not sure who'll be doing the thread, but there should be a thread up by today in regards to what we spoke about. I'll do it when I upload the video probably, and I'll just have all the points. So rather than you watching it, you could just click on that as well.
Yeah.
That'd be easier. If you haven't watched it already. There's a Skype message, but I can't
There's
read it.
there's a forums post about tree patches. Let's look at this.
Oh, I know what that is. I think. Oh, tree patches for farming. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that.
We can. Adding trees would be helpful even to the OSRS guys.
Yeah.
Because
It
they
would
have
be.
to get 99
It's
farming off of
disgusting.
herbs. That's
It's
disgusting.
disgusting. It is disgusting.
It's gross.
I like that idea personally.
Talk about the
Oh.
sailing skill. I'm sure that could be added on April 1st and April 1st only.
Yeah. Although I wouldn't mind an skill.
Then add construction.
Let's do it. Nah, would that be buggering to code in?
Yo, there's a drop party at home.
Really? Let's go.
Yeah, look at Matt's screen.
I can't even see what he's done. Tree patches for farming. It probably wouldn't be buggering to code, to be honest. I can't watch his screen. I can't watch his thing.
There's a drop party.
Make it so you can make noted pots. Are you dumb?
You can make noted pots.
Can you?
Well, what do you mean by noted? By using them on the bank? Because that works.
Make it so you can make pots noted, I think. No, you can't.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't think it would be too hard to do, Hope, but it would be up to Matt.
Remove wilderness and free trading. Yeah, we may as well add EOC as well, too.
Do you know what? I reckon we should just go ahead and make it EOC. Why not? Let's just add Nex and Torva. Pernix and shit. Let's do it. YOLO.
Yeah, okay, Matt. EOC next update, please.
Yep. Heard it here first. But nah, legit, we've gone over most of the major points, I think.
That's true.
Next wouldn't be bad, but it's a little bit
Drygores.
Yeah,
Drygores? Let's add Drygores.
Bro, Nex is alright though. I like Nex. Like, Nex was one of my favourite bosses back then. Make looting bag and rune pouch not lost on death.
That'd be nice, because
it would be nice.
Right now there isn't a way to easily get emblems, and the rune pouch is 1.2 million bounty hunter points.
Yeah, it's expensive.
And before you could vote for the emblem, so it was really easy and not annoying to get. But unless we add the tier 2s into the vote store, then it'd be fine. But they have to be a decent price.
Oh, we were talking about the mystery boxes earlier, but we did actually miss out a few things that we did discuss, and that was the pets. Come on, let's speak about it. Let's speak about pets. Everyone likes pets. Everyone
mystery
likes
boxes. I was thinking for the Bloodhound pet, add it into the new mystery boxes and the master clues.
Ooh. See, I really like my idea about the penance pet being added to pest control, because it'd make people want to do pest control more. And I don't know, I just like that idea, but who knows? People don't want to do, like, people grind for pets. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it makes sense to give you more of a reason to go there, rather than diaries, void, and everything else. What the reasons to go there are.
But still, even then, like, even if you want to get that pest control pet, we should make it at like a decent rate, to where if someone wants to do pest control by themselves and try to do it, then they can.
Yeah.
Because doing pest control by yourself takes a long time.
Yeah, it's still grindy, isn't it? But no, I do like those ideas. Wasn't it the Phoenix pet we spoke about? That was from Firemaking, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was that's the winter talk pet. Just add it into basic firemaking.
Add it into basic firemaking, give you a chance to get it from when you burn a log.
Yeah.
Then you get a bird pop in your face, and you're like, rah! Rah!
And then obviously redwoods would be like the best rate to get the pet.
Yeah, definitely.
Make penance pet 1 in 1K.
Pest control, Crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
Make Park co-owner, please. Okay, yeah, sure, Park, you're the co-owner.
Okay, yeah, we've got the kind of responsibility to be able to do that.
Add ArcLight. See, okay, I think it was last stream we talked about adding Scotizo.
We did, didn't we? I
We
remember.
did, and then Matt, I think it was maybe last month or 2 months ago. It was like a brief conversation on how we should
I need to
add.
record something for my thing. Oh my god. Oh shit. Nah,
What'd you
never
just
mind.
do?
That's alright, it's alright. Let's just leave it. It'll be in this little spoiler. You'll have to watch
Just
it.
just rip that section out of this video and put it in that one.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Okay,
We'll see.
but as I was saying, a month or 2 months ago, Matt had I think it was just me, Matt, and Sammy talking about it. I don't think anyone
Yeah.
else said much, but he was asking how to add Scotizo and if it should be within like the mage training arena to make those mages more useful, because right now they're useless. No one ever goes there to get the
Oh yeah, we did speak about this, didn't we?
yeah, or have it just randomly spawn throughout the wilderness and it'll announce in game that Scotizo is now this level of wilderness. Go kill it, yada yada yada.
Yeah, like a random wilderness boss that just
Yeah.
pops up.
And then we could make it to where it is 100% drop rate for a clue scroll.
Yeah. You know, you'd always get a hard clue from it.
Yeah, and then adding Arclight. If Scotizo would be in the randomly spawning throughout the wilderness, then we can add Arclight into the mage training arena to where you have to get this many points to get it.
Yeah, because there is a mage trainer arena shop for those who didn't know. When you're at mage
Yeah.
rank, it's how you get your books as well. Well, it's how you can get your books.
So you can't get your books, but yeah. But that way, Scotizo would be in the game, and then Arclight would be semi-easy to get, depending on how many points it'll be worth.
Well, there's a lot of things to go over. Release raids before. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing raids before O7R. At all.
I don't think so either.
Get rid of Wilderness Kraken boss. Gains, the reason why there is a Wilderness Kraken boss is to keep PK inactive in there. That's why it doesn't have a Slayer level requirement to kill it. Because people will still kill it, obviously in hopes to get the drops. But it's still quite an active place for when people go PK in. So that probably won't change, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
We've always
I don't think it should. I don't think it should change.
We've always
I don't
had
think
it
it should
there, so
change.
it wouldn't make sense. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just, oh, where are you, Kraken? And then everyone goes to Kraken. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. My opinion, I don't think that should change anyway, because if someone is 99 range and just feels like killing Kraken just to kill Kraken, then they can, right? They don't need to get a Slayer level.
And don't need a Slayer task on that. It genuinely just keeps it like kind of populated, because obviously if there's nobody in the game
You're
with
safe.
a Kraken task, then there's never going to be any drops. Do you know what I mean? So keeping that there always allows little kind of drops to come into the game as well.
Yeah.
Turn BH off so I can PVM in peace. No.
No.
No. It's as
Simple as that, no.
that. No.
No.
But nah, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep this little thing in here. I can't believe I got that. I'm a little bit annoyed.
What'd you get?
Infinity hat. Fucking fashionscape on fleek, fam.
On fleek? In
fleek. I don't know. I'm not down with these kids' terms, right? Right. So I'm fairly sure. I know you hate me. I don't hate you. Come on, I don't hate anyone. I'm like the nicest person in the world. Fix teleport to bounty hunter target. What's wrong with it, Trex? Please elaborate.
Are you trying to click on it without fully unlocking it? Because you know there's a cost to unlock it, right?
Yeah.
So if you're just trying to click on it, it's not going to work. You need to go buy it.
I'd imagine he knows it. He knows that you have to buy
it. I mean, just in case, right?
Reduce the blocked area. I'm fairly sure blocked area means when people are in, isn't it when they're in the district? If they're your target. I don't know.
Targets in district.
It disappears after using it sometimes. Alright, Trex, I'll get Matt to have a look into that. Because
It's like
I've
Sandra.
never unlocked it. I'm not a good enough PK to have that amount of points, to be honest.
Neither mine. I
Lol,
don't
joke,
PK.
you're not good, kid. Easy.
I know. Rude ass.
Alright, and you fight me, Bones.
I'll fight you. Sure. Later.
Oh, another thing. People do still get a Cerberus task when they haven't unlocked the route. That needs to change. We do need to get rid of that.
Oh, you get a target while you're in district. That okay. So it's basically like BH is turned on in the district.
Yeah, BH is... right, okay. Yeah, it needs to be... it'll be looked into.
So
It
yeah,
tracks.
Cool beans.
Add declaws to the game because... See, this is what we could do as well. Is essentially if we were to add Scatizo or anything big, what could be done with PVM, then you could think about adding claws. Because obviously they are coming to RuneScape, so it makes sense.
The thing with claws is that like we had them before, but the stats on them were like 0. Right?
Right, I'm going to speak about claws because I'm probably the only one here in this chat right now, other than Matt, who remembers what claws were like in their prime, right? Claws on this game back in the day were amazing, right? And then Jason touched them, and then Jason got rid of them. So it was a bit like, oh, now claws don't have stats, it's a waste of points. Yes, it was, but back in the day, claws were insane. Like if we did add them back, it'd be sick. It would be sick. I'd love it. Like I'd fucking love it, man.
I mean, it sounds fucking nice if you ask me.
They're nice. Like I've got video clips of me using claws, bro. They're good.
Oh, okay. Well then,
real good.
I feel because it's confirmed that they're coming to OSRs, right?
Yeah, I'm fairly sure they passed the poll, didn't they?
Okay, then why don't we just add them in
to district stuff?
Right now to the district.
We could.
Because if it's confirmed, then we already had them in game. Matt only needs to just give them stats.
Give them stats and spec, yeah.
Ta-da! We have claws.
The other thing is, I don't know if Matt wanted to speak about it, but I wanted to speak about it myself.
Matt speaks.
Yeah, Matt speaks all the time. I think it's about well, yeah, it's about because it's what I want to speak about. Shit, man. This is why I don't stream, because I just forget what I'm going to say. This is why you can record and edit shit out, right? Nah, it's to do with the donation store. You know Party Pete?
Yes,
Party Pete needs to be changed.
That needs a rework.
I think, shit, I even the donation score could be changed. Like, you know when you do ... store? I think there should be, there could be some things what could be added to that, you know?
Well, that's when I was talking to Matt about the district. Like, maybe we can add, like the lowest amount would be a $5 donation. That'd be you get X amount of spaces in the district, right?
Yeah, that's not bad actually.
And then I guess we could add a new donator rank where I guess they would get DZ for donating the $5, but maybe they don't get Yell.
Or maybe they get Yell, but they don't get DZ. Because DZ is pretty good, let's be honest.
Yeah, but
it's pretty pacey.
I feel like that'd be scam. I feel like that'd kind of be scamming someone. Be like, oh, you donated, but you don't get the donator perks or something.
Yeah, but then if you don't give them Yell, then you've taken that away as well, haven't you? But yeah, you don't. Yeah, Vindia's got a point. You don't need that many spaces in district. Like I think I've got 8 items in there at the minute, and I'm pretty set if I wanted to PK in district with risk. Like, because as long as you can hold your blood money in there and you can sell your items back for the same amount of price, then you're pretty much set, aren't you, really? So,
yeah.
I don't know. But no, there could be some things what are changed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do like your idea about adding claws to the district shop now, though.
Yeah.
I like the idea, personally, of lowering some of the prices in district
Because,
well.
I mean, eventually we would add them in, right?
Yeah,
you know
obviously.
What I mean?
Well, yeah,
if they're coming to OSR,
they're going to be here again eventually, yeah.
Yeah, because we're an OSR server. They're coming to OSR, so we technically already have them. Matt just needs to add a few things and give them stats and whatnot,
right? Yeah, we just need to change them a little bit, yeah.
And then, ta-da, we have claws earlier than OSRS, which I don't think is really that big of a deal.
You can't sell back for the same amount? Oh, I thought it was the same amount. Is it like
No,
a
it's
percentage?
it's like a percentage less. I don't know
Ah,
the
right, okay.
exact percent.
But it's not too much lower, is it? I don't
I
think.
don't think so. I don't think so. No.
No, I didn't think it was. But no, looking at things to change, like obviously we've spoke about a few big things. I think in regards with obviously potentially bringing better items into the game easier. So for the likes of Bandos and stuff, like shit,
Bandos.
maybe even adding it to a PH store. You know, the Blood Money store. Like even because obviously it's going to be quite expensive even in Blood Money. If we're doing Blood Money at say
I don't mind that
100k a
actually.
piece, if we added it there, then prices would stay the same because they'd stay the same as what you can get them in the shop. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
With
yeah,
that amount of Blood Money, so it would be good to do because it means obviously it means there wouldn't be a massive. The economy would be run by players, but only to an extent. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
That's the only issue with doing something like that. But I don't really mind the idea of it. You can sell back. Make salve amulet enchantable and make enchanted version of it imbued. I like the idea of that. Also, you can't imbue Ring of the Gods. Alright. Duly noted, Vindy. Everything's been recorded anyway, so we'll be able to go
Yeah,
through this video a couple of times just to double check that everything's alright.
yeah,
But I'm fairly sure we've covered everything that we wanted to speak about.
yeah. Can I go back to? Fuck, I don't remember. I want to go back to the drop tables.
Yeah, go for it, man. I'm just gonna roll a cigarette quickly, because you know.
You roll whatever you need to roll, but
Oh,
how
I will.
much? How much? Like we want to make them better, obviously, but like by how much? By like 25% or more
What,
or
like
less?
getting into game?
Yeah, because like right, what Zora right now is what 1 in 200 for a Magic Fang or something.
Yeah, I think it should be much less.
So yeah, make it less, but by how much? Make it less by 25% or
It's something that we're
fifty
gonna have to
percent.
speak to. There's gonna have to be like a poll on it and that. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's not something that we can just play around with because obviously it's the economy. Because if you think about people's banks, most of people's banks are in cash and items. So if we
yeah,
did say touched items and made them quite a lot more expensive, then their bank is considerably like less worth less, like in a way. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But I do think they should be changed a dramatic amount, like a dramatic amount. Like I'm gonna say less than 1 in 100 for a drop, like personally. But I don't know. That's just me. Do you know what I mean? There's obviously gonna have to be a bigger input on it, but
Remove the 3 seeds from the demonic gorilla table. I mean, that's just kind of there to
yeah.
troll you.
But if we change the rate, then obviously it wouldn't be as bad. So I don't think they
That's
should be
true.
removed.
Remove Abby head from the same drop table as whip. It's the most
We
BS thing.
actually changed it to be the same drop table as the whip, so I don't think we're gonna change it back. I'm fairly sure we changed it to be the same. It used to be different, didn't it?
I didn't even know we did that. I thought it's
Yeah.
supposed to be more rare than the fucking
Yeah,
whip.
I thought we changed it to be more common. Mm,
There are too
um,
many troll drops IMO. Take a look at Zami, for example. God swords are the same as these spears.
I see one from Anthony here as well. He says, I think getting the blood money store in game as fast as possible is important to keep district active. I think it's important to keep the game active. I don't think it's
Yeah.
just important to keep district active.
I
I
mean,
think an
technically,
update like that,
without that store, district is still in beta.
yeah,
Without that store,
yeah. But it's currently in beta, so you can build your blood money up anyway. So
yeah,
you can essentially still earn money ready for the shops. Like shops aren't going to have dirty cheap items, but if we were to do one blood money worth 100k, then we've already got pretty much set in stone costs of what items are going to be like worth. You're not going to be able to obviously buy like tacits for the equivalent of what you'd spend 60 mil for, so it won't be like 600 blood money. We'll probably make it a bit more blood money, so you can't. Do you know what I mean? You can't lowball it. So if we made
yeah,
it say BCP, if we did that at like 750 blood money, which is equivalent to 75 mil cash, nobody would pay 75 mil cash for a BCP. But if we did it like tacits at that, then it'd kind of stay the same. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it means you could still essentially buy off a player for a lower amount, but you wouldn't be able to sell it to shop. I don't know. It's really confusing to try and explain it, but I know what
yeah.
I mean. I don't know if you know what I mean.
I kind of get it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's basically just to say that players can still sell items for whatever they want.
but with the blood money store, because like obviously we want blood money to go into like reality, right?
Yeah.
But would we be able to do it to where you can buy blood money from
No,
like the guy?
um, I think we're gonna do it the same kind of way. Well, I think it'd be good if we did it the same kind of way as how we've got the vote tickets and PKP tickets at the moment. Do you know what I mean? So it's stack on your account rather than like in your bank or in your inventory. Because if you click the
Oh,
button with PKP, then you get the points.
yeah.
So where you've got like donator points and pest control points and whatnot, if we add it there, so you could have blood money and then you could take blood money out. So what? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
Blood money isn't tradable right now, so
I think it should be tradable.
it's supposed to be tradable.
Yeah, it should be tradable.
It's supposed to be tradable.
Uh, the
Let
thing
us
with
sell
doing
anything
that,
to the general store. ATM, there's a ton of dragon arrows from Implings that I
the
can't sell.
the thing with doing that is that's changing the alc prices of everything, like every single item. Obviously, some prices of like items what are already in shops have alc values, but I don't think everything has a set alc value. So I don't know. I don't know how easy it'd be to do, but it is a good idea.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I feel like you should be able to sell everything in the general store though. Like that's what it's there for. You know what I mean?
But no, I do like the idea of having blood money set at 100k each. Like
Yeah,
selling, like from a
that's a good
shop for
idea.
cash, do you know what I mean? And if we were to do... Now, I know, I'm not saying we're going to do this, but if we were to do the exact same shop as what we've currently got in the district, outside of the district, just with change the prices, obviously, and keep some of the items out. Like, we're not going to add an Elijah to it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not adding the spirit shields.
But if we were to keep it the same, I'll just go to districts on my recording as well quickly, just so we get it in there. So you'll be able to see that as well now if you switched over to actually watch. If you actually go into the blood money store, if you were able to buy all of this, like other than the spirit shields obviously, then it'd probably be a good thing because it means more of those items would be coming into game. Therefore, actually making an eco for those certain items, because obviously not everyone camps corp like to get sigils to bring them kind of things into game. Not everyone camps sire to get like abyssal daggers or bludgeons or whatnot into game. So it kind of makes sense to have something like this to
Yeah,
actually have in the store. So realistically, this is a similar shop to what it's going to look like. I'd imagine.
yeah.
I don't know, but I'd imagine it's going to be something similar.
I just had a small idea. What if we add PKP to the blood money store?
But we do need to change the PKP shop as well. There does need to
Yeah,
be a
no,
difference. Yeah.
that needs to be changed, but it is like a easier way for people to get barrels, gloves, and stuff. So that's why.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with you. But I do think the Blood Money short store, what's there, should be the one what's in reality as well.
Yeah,
Well, what's the issues with them tranks? The stuff in the Dead and
you
Blood store.
must empty Trident before entering the district. Can this be removed, please? The reason that's like that
It's the
right
same with
now
Blowpipe and Surf as well, I think.
it's the
And
same
Staff
with
of the
all that
Deads.
stuff. Is because if you have those things loaded in reality, air quotes, you can't load them in the district.
Yeah, it's
That
basically
that
because it holds those charges on your account. You can
yeah,
only have one of those things charged at once,
yeah.
so you'd have to
Which
have that uncharged.
like it should be. I feel like it should be changed.
Yeah, I think
I
we're
don't,
going over that now, Trex.
but I think but I'm sure like
Alright,
I think Matt tried to fix that, but every time I kept testing it, it didn't work.
I'll go over that with
But
Matt in a bit, Trex, I will. Just to
but
see what can be done
I feel
about
like
it.
if Matt tried harder or if we tried harder, like finding why it happens, then
Yeah, and ballista needs
then
its
we could
range
fix it.
sorting out as well. I've
Because
not really
like
played with a ballista, but I don't know.
neither have I. But I feel like I don't because I feel like if we made district like its own like I guess like its own like
Mini
world
game, innit? It's a mini game.
yeah, it's like its own like mini game thing. But like say Matt recreated the items like how OSRS did with Last Man Standing, how they duplicated the items, but it's only for district.
Yeah.
That I don't. Then I think that problem wouldn't happen.
No,
But
I don't know. I'm not
I'm not.
sure. I'm not exactly sure why it does it, but
Yeah,
that's just how it is at the moment. Like,
yeah,
it's not a massive issue. Do you know what I mean? You could just empty
yeah.
it before you went in.
Yeah.
It's really not a problem.
It is an
Um,
inconvenience. That's
it's
what it
just an
is, really.
inconvenience. That's all it is. Yeah. But no, with the blood money shop, I definitely think it should look somewhat similar to this. Maybe add a few skilling items to it as well, just to keep like that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Noted food as well. Maybe make the super
Noted food.
combat potions noted as well, so you can actually buy them.
Yeah.
Like we've got with the actual PKP shop, with the super combats. Or is
Yeah.
it the? Yeah, it's the
It's
food
no.
as well. The
It's
food, innit? The pizzas
it's
and stuff.
that comes noted, and then
Yeah.
the in the PKP shop you get the like that little like set super set
Yeah.
square thing, and you use that on the bank to unnote them.
But no, I definitely think that along with all of these now, if we do this kind of thing, I like going on to what Soul Tank said to me earlier about the player base. I think it was either Soul Tank or Trex. I think if we were to implement it so you get these items a little bit more easier, I think it's going to attract a bit more people, because a lot of people don't like the grind and a lot of people like to PK. So this kind of fixes both, because there is a
Kinda, yeah.
lack of PKers on OS-Veldahar, there always has been. But potentially this could kind of fix that issue, because there is a multi-spot in district as well.
There
Obviously it's not
is.
going to be so much wilderness like PKing, but you still have a risk, what you can risk in district. Like if you wanted to
I
risk someone in district, you could. Do you know what I mean?
I spoke to Matt about actually this. Me and Park spoke about it when we were testing district. But you know where that line is to get multi in the district?
Yeah.
On the other side of that, make the exact same line but in red, and past that line and further is a high risk zone. You don't save any items whatsoever.
I'm not sure how we'd do that, but that'd be pretty cool.
It's just an idea, but like if it's possible, like why not, right?
It would be cool. Yeah, Anthony, exactly. You love PKing, but you lack the ability to get an AGS. If say you went into the districts, you PK'd in the districts, you've already got all your untradables, fire capes, stuff like that. You could get a quick set out, and you could literally PK, get enough blood money, and then just save up for one.
Yeah.
So it kind of it affects both games to a sense. Both
Yeah.
games. What am I even saying? This is basically a mini game. How you can make money is.
It is a
pretty
mini game.
good mini game.
It's like fight pits, but not because you
Yeah.
get free shit.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, District's got so much into it, and it's genuinely one of my favorite updates what we've ever done.
I like
And I
it. I've
think
never
it's-
been there yet, but I loved it.
Like it is good fun, and I think if we did something like we were speaking about with a shop, I think that will attract new players as well. So I think it will fix a lot of issues what we currently have on the game.
I know Fatal with Fatal's event. What he said, December 3rd or something.
Yeah.
He said like he actually spoke to Matt about it because I saw it. I read their conversation, but
Yeah.
he asked Matt if he could spawn the winner's blood money, and Matt agreed to it. So
I think though, if we were already fixed it, he'd have to change the reward slightly, because I think the shop
yeah,
is definitely something what needs to be done next.
did the stream die?
I don't know.
Because it's frozen for me.
I don't.
My computer's not frozen. It's not my computer this time.
That's 2 mil a kill though, Trex. Oh, that's what you get on your kill streak. Oh, okay. But no, I do think that we should do that next. If the stream has died though, then
No, we're good. We're good.
we're good.
Yeah.
It's coming up to an hour now anyway on my recording, so I'm probably gonna
Oh.
end the recording fairly soon, and
Yeah.
we can end the stream then.
I feel like we went through everything.
We have gone over a lot, and I'm gonna be uploading this video is gonna be up straight away, for anyone who joined late or whatnot. So yeah, pretty much we've gone over everything. There's going to be a thread up going over most of the important things we've gone over in the stream, um, and a few of the little things. But I think if we were to do the shop next, I think I'm not sure when Matt would be able to do it, but I don't think it'd take very long to be able to
I,
implement it.
I personally think that the district shop is #1 priority right now because that needs to get done.
It needs to get done because
It
at the
has
minute
to.
the district is pointless.
Yeah.
Like it is pointless.
Also, with what I read Sammy's message wrong about you getting targets in
Yeah.
the district to like it counts as for like you teleport to the wilderness. He was talking about why not add the target system
add
into
the
district.
target system into the district.
Into the district is what he was talking about.
That's
Which
a pretty good idea as well.
that's a pretty good idea,
It is
in my
a pretty
opinion.
good
Yeah.
idea. I like that idea. But the thing is with the district, we can't add a bank because if we added a bank, then it'd have all your items in.
Yeah. Well, the bank is your safe box, right? And that's
Yeah,
why
the
it,
bank
it
is your
goes up to
safe
50
box.
items.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. But no, I think that's pretty much it to be honest in regards to this stream. And Sultan, yeah, you just offered 1 bill cash for a blowpipe. If we did what we were on about 5 minutes ago, then a blowpipe would definitely get sold for that. So I don't think you've got much to worry about in regards to that if we do go ahead and do it. But I think me and Buttons are going to try and get Matt to push his leg, get him to do the district store somewhat over the weekend.
We will bug him until he gets very
does it.
angry with us.
It'll get done. It'll get done.
We'll make it happen. But trading emblems in for blood money.
Oh, Matt actually responded as well to Vindy, I think.
Did he?
Buffing drop rates #2 priority. I agree.
Oh, I wrote
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's me.
I thought Matt's on the thing, isn't he? So I just.
No,
figured.
I'm on it.
Yeah. Oh, right.
But
Okay.
I think Matt's logged in under it as well. So.
Yeah. So am I. Well, I was. I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
Am I? No, I'm not.
I don't know.
But no, I think we've covered everything we wanted to cover. So thanks for watching the stream.
Yep.
It's been good. We've spoke about a lot, and hopefully we were able to sort a few of the ongoing issues out, and it'll be good. We'll get on to Matt about doing all these as well.
I'm gonna quickly link the district store ideas in the hitbox.
Yeah. So go ahead and comment as well.
And the fuck, I lost it, but the PKP store one, to like buff the PKP store. I'm gonna link that one as well if I find it.
Sammy's gonna do you for grave digging, so be careful.
Yeah, we'll tell Sammy to fuck off about that part.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that one.
Yeah, I know what Sammy's like. Does anyone for grave digging?
He will.
But no, it's been a really good stream. I definitely think this is probably it's gonna be a really productive one as well. We're gonna get a lot done from it. Hopefully a lot of you get to comment, and obviously let us know what you want for sure. I'm sure we'll be running a poll on some of these as well.
Yeah, I think we should.
I think we should, just to make sure that everybody wants it. There's going to be a lot of people who vote no, but at the end of the day, we're probably going to have to do it anyway. So
yeah.
Vote yes.
Just vote yes. You have no choice. Vote yes.
Yeah. Pretty much. So yeah, thanks for watching it, guys. It's been good. I'm going to end my recording now. Peace.
See you guys.